Here we go. With 2 more rounds to go, we're here for the United States Grand Prix. Piastri on pole, took the championship lead after winning in Shanghai. It slides out, and away we go. Piastri gets away well, but Charles Leclerc, just like Shanghai, gets an even better start and swoops into the lead. And if he wins this race, he takes P3 in the Drivers' Championship. As things would stand at the moment, Piastri now in the second. Norris runs down the third. Hamilton now up to third, and Norris fourth because Norris did not get off the lines very well. And then it's Stroll, Russell, and Fernando Alonso. How about the 2 Aston Martins? They're back into the points for the first time. And this could be huge because now they would retake P6 by at least 3 points. Because mathematically they would regain P6 by 3 points. And now by 2 points. No, by 3 points. It would still be the same. Then Antonelli. Max Verstappen is down in the 9th, a little bit better qualifying, but at the moment would lose P3 and would drop down to P5 in the Drivers' Championship. And then it's Bortoleto, Colapinto, or then it's Gabriel Bortoleto that will make up your top 10. And Franco Colapinto runs P11, Hulkenberg runs P12, Hajan, Sonoda, Gasly, Sainz, Albon, Ocon, Behrman, and Liam Lawson all complete your top 20. As you see here, the championship leader trying to make a move on Charles Leclerc. Now this is crucial for Lando Norris because Lando Norris has to win or, just can't lose any points going into the final 2 races. Now, if he does lose points, doesn't win this race, and Piastri wins, now Norris is still eligible for the Drivers' Championship as Piastri tries to make a move and doesn't, but he runs wide and allows Charles Leclerc to re-swoop into the lead of the race. But if Piastri wins, if Norris finishes 4th, then the title would still go down to Sao Paulo, but that could be the title decider because it wouldn't go to Vegas because Lando Norris. But the only way Norris can make sure that the championship fight between he and his teammate could go to Vegas if Piastri has a DNF or finishes lower or even outside of the points. So that's the only way Norris can keep the championship alive going into Las Vegas. As we see Charles Leclerc and Oscar Piastri get real close, almost making contact, but they still keep the wheel straight and calm. But Charles Leclerc, this was the last time he won a Grand Prix. It was during this United States Grand Prix, and of course Ferrari's last win in this race as well. So can they win and can they knock off McLaren? Red Bull of Yuki Tsunoda won the Hungarian Grand Prix, and Mercedes is George Russell won the British Grand Prix. So those are the only 2 teams that have denied McLaren. Can Ferrari do it this weekend? No! Oscar Piastri gets DRS and takes the lead of the race. What a move! The championship leader now would go into the penultimate round of the World Championship with a 23-point lead as things would stand at the moment. And Max Verstappen still runs P9, Hulkenberg or Bortoleto still runs P10, but Kick Sauber is still trying to pick up points to make sure they still are in contention for P6. And P6 is real close between Aston Martin, Racing Bulls, Kick Sauber, and of course the Haas team. Alpine are out of contention. They will finish last in the Constructors' Championship. But at the moment, as things would stand, Lewis Hamilton would take P3 in the Drivers' Championship. Charles Leclerc would only be 3 points behind him for P3. Verstappen would fall to 5th place as George Russell would move into P number 4 Verstappen would be a P5 in the Drivers' Championship, and then George Russell would be in a P6. Antonelli is also still in contention. Yuki Tsunoda is out of contention for P3 in the Drivers' Championship. But the final lap is out. Oscar Piastri, if he can win, he will extend his championship lead to 23 points and would go into Brazil and probably easily clinching the Drivers' Championship as long as he doesn't have any issues going into Sao Paulo. But if he does, the championship would go to Lando Norris, and it would definitely go to the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And Piastri probably doesn't want to see that happen. He does not want to see him get beat by his teammate going into Brazil. But now down the back straight for one final time before they start to come around the final few corners. Piastri dips 2 tires into the grass, but keeps the wheel straight. Piastri's leading about 1.4 seconds clear of Charles Leclerc. Hamilton is about 2.0 seconds off the lead. Then Norris and George Russell complete your top 5. Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll, what a finally kind of a turn of a season around to win, but they still have struggled to pick up points. And with Honda being the new power unit supply, they'd hope to get better, as well as Ford. Red Bull, Ford are going with Red Bull. But now around the final corner, Oscar Piastri wins the U.S. Grand Prix and extends his championship lead to now 23 points, and it's a Ferrari double podium. And Oscar Piastri, with this win, now takes the championship lead now to 23 points going to the penultimate round of the World Championship as Leclerc and Hamilton complete the podium, making a Ferrari 2-3, their first double podium this season. But Hamilton takes P3, followed by Leclerc, Verstappen, Russell, and Antonelli, as Ferrari extending to 34 points over Mercedes for P2, and Aston Martin regains P6. We'll see you in Brazil.